and welcome back for another Rusty reaction. Today we're going to be doing a reaction on the Zack Snyder Justice League movie. Now it's not going to be a review as such, it's going to be more of a reaction of the characters that he's put in the movie. So we'll go through those characters and I'll give you my opinions on what I think about them and just my general review opinion on the movie itself. So if you like what I'm doing here with this content, doing my reactions to things, it's a brand new YouTube channel. It's basically going to rely on the support from you guys. So if you want me to do more, please help this channel out by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and comment down below, what should I do a reaction on next? So, Zack Snyder's Justice League movie has come out, the Snyder Cut. I did watch it on Binge, and I must say it was a good movie. I liked it. I think I liked it better than the 2017 version that they had. It was very long. I don't know if it needed to be that long, but it had some new characters in there that I think a lot of people would be interested in knowing a bit more about. So let's have a look at the characters in Zack Snyder's Justice League. So here we are on a website, a news article, thedirect.com. Here's every single DC character who appears in Justice League Snyder Cut. So this will give us a look. I'm not going to go through every character because that'll take way too long and it'll be very boring for everyone. So I'm just going to pick out the characters that I think, just comment on how they appeared to me. Give you my reaction to the new characters and the characters that are in the Snyder Cut. So let's get the ball rolling. Superman. What can you say about Henry Cavill as Superman? He lights up the screen when it comes to Superman. You know, apart from Christopher Reeves, he'll always be my Superman. But if you wanted someone to walk in his shoes, definitely Henry nails it. And when he done that fighting scene when he got resurrected, well, it was quite epic for me to see Superman Henry just to have that evil look on his face, and it was kicking their asses left, right, and center. So in this movie, the Snyder Cut, Superman looked and is Henry Cavill is awesome. Absolutely. Now I've got some images here. I've got a few that I've picked out, but yeah, Henry Cavill as Superman, and the black suit looks nice as well. I don't mind that, but it did deflect a little bit away from Superman, as in having the bright red and blue, the blue costume, the suit. So it was nice. I liked it. There's no complaints about it. It's just, and it probably stuck with the darker theme of the Justice League as well, being black. But as for Superman, I would have liked to seen him in his classic get-up. Lois Lane, like I said, I'm not going to go through all of them, but Batman, Ben Affleck's portrayal of Batman. Now, I don't know what's happened since 2017 when he started to do Batman and now, but watching the Snyder Cut gave me a new appreciation for Ben Affleck as Batman, surprising enough. Now, this suit here of Batman, I didn't like too much. He wasn't I didn't like this version of Ben Affleck's Batman. The suit sort of turned me off a little bit, but in the Snyder cut, I don't know what it was. I don't know if this suit was in the 2017 version, but this Batman to me looks like the Batman I would have expected. It looks killer. That outfit looks pristine. So, and his mannerisms on the screen too, as Batman, just the whole darker persona around him, his mannerisms, was quite. It gave me a newfound love for Ben Affleck's Batman. So I was surprised with that, because I've never been a fan of Ben Affleck's Batman, but this here and Zack Snyder's vision did give me that respect. But I would have to go back and see the 2017 version and compare the two, because I don't think there was too much difference in the two movies. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Maybe he's grown on me over the years. As we go down, blah, blah, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. What can I say about that? She is spot on in the role of Wonder Woman. She's a very talented and great actress, and I think, like anyone would, if they had a portrayal of a Wonder Woman and they wanted to put someone in that perfect role to portray her, it would be Gal. So applause for that. She does a brilliant job as Wonder Woman. And that scene at the start where she was deflecting the gunshots from those terrorists, she really had an on-screen presence at that point, and you really sort of felt the power of which she possesses, Wonder Woman possesses. So that was great. I like that. Cyborg. I didn't mind Cyborg. I know he went through a very traumatic event with the whole rebuilding of him. And he was very dark and very sad and sour. So I get it. But I would have liked him at the end of the movie to sort of have a bit more of a feel of being accepted into something great as the Justice League, and just to sort of get rid of those bad vibes when it came to him acting on screen and portraying like a sour, sad, beaten down character. So, but he looked awesome. And to see what he done, see what he could do was good, to sort of get a bit more in depth into the character. So I like Cyborg. He was all right. Aquaman. Now, I like Jason Momoa as Aquaman, but I would like to see when he's more of a god. He's a godlike figure, right? But they portray him as more human than what he needs to be, in my opinion. He could portray a bit more of an on-screen god character, if that's understandable. Sort of the same thing that they did with Thor, Chris Hemsworth as Thor. How they portrayed him as a bit of a joke and a bit of a more human than what he should have been portrayed. Like, what was it, Thor Ragnarok, when it was it Ragnarok, or where he was drinking and he just turned into a bum in a fishing village, drinking and getting fat. Like, how much disrespect do you want to give to a godlike character? And that's the thing with these super hero movies, is that they drag way too much comedy into them, and the dialogue is, it doesn't need, it's a dialogue of, sitting there with your mates having a bit of a banter. And I feel with these superhero movies, they've just got to take them a bit more serious. And stupid dialogue like when Aquaman goes to the Flash and says, "Oh, my man," or something like that. But I hope you get what I mean with that. The Flash, Ezra Miller, he was cool. I didn't mind him. If you take away his dialogue and you take away his running style, you probably wouldn't have too much left. But I found him to be more annoying with his dialogue and the way that he sort of portrayed himself in the character. He reminded me of a Spider-Man. What's his name? The Flash reminds me of Tom Holland when he plays Spider-Man. Just an annoying character with the way that he speaks and the way that he sort of comes across as this, I don't know, this fumbling fool, I suppose. And back to my point that I made before, it's like these are heroes, cartoon character heroes, and you're just like them when they're making movies like this, just to keep the comedy out of it and have a bit more of a serious spin on it. Would have been nice, but that was the Flash for me. I could take him or leave him. Who else we got here? Steppenwolf, he was good. I liked his presence. I don't know about the suit that he was wearing with all those moving parts. That was a bit weird. But as for the on-screen presence of a villain, absolutely. I reckon he was really good. Darkseid. Now, this was a character that I could really get behind. Like, if you were thinking of putting in a sequel to Justice League and creating another one and having him as the baddie of the entire film and just not having him in 5 minutes of it, man, sign me up. Because his on-screen presence with his villainry was spectacular. I really enjoyed it, and I'd really like to think that they could make a whole movie with him in it, and it will really go up against the epic villains of, say, like a Thanos in the Marvel world. Yeah, but look at that. That's nasty, isn't it? That is really nasty. Like, you can make him the villain throughout the whole film, and sign me up, because if there was, like I said, if there's any reason to make a Justice League 2, he would be it. Alright, going down. Lex Luthor. Oh, it was good that he didn't play too much of a part in this movie. That satisfied me immensely. But I don't understand why you would cast Eisenberg. What's his name? Eisenberg, is it? Iceberg lettuce. I was thinking. Wait a minute. Jesse. Yeah. Jesse Eisenberg. I don't know why you would cast him as Lex Luthor. That has been probably the biggest disappointment for me with the DC Universe's characters through what they've done, is having him as Lex Luthor, because he just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why they got a young Lex Luthor. When I see him on screen, I'm just thinking that any moment now he's going to flip out his phone and start searching through Facebook. I don't get it. I wish he wasn't there. You need someone, an older character, to play Lex Luthor, with someone with a bit of a badder persona around the character than him. Like I said, I'm waiting for him to flip out his phone, search up Facebook for fairy floss shops. So yeah, he doesn't do it for me. A Deathstroke. Deathstroke was he was an awesome looking character. He didn't play too much of a part in any of the movie except for the end, the visions at the end. But that is another character you can get behind. If you would want to make a standalone villain style of movie, you'd Darkseid definitely, and Deathstroke. He reminds me of the Punisher. Like you could make a series from him. Look at that character there. That looks awesome. Imagine him in full flight, cutting down 10, 20 people. So yeah, that he is, and there's another picture of him here with his helmet on. Look at that. That screams out to me movie. Standalone movie right there. So he looked awesome. So we'll go down. There was a Green Lantern character in there. I would like to see a Green Lantern movie, but not with Ryan Reynolds. He can just stay away from every superhero movie except for Deadpool, because he is Deadpool. Martian Manhunter. He was a weird looking character. I don't know too much about him. I'm not a real, gung-ho, die-hard DC fan, so I don't know too much about him. And the Joker with Jared Leto. I could take him or leave him, to tell you the truth. In this movie, with this vision of him at the end, it didn't do anything for me. It didn't sort of hype up his persona as the Joker. If you're going to make a Justice League 2, I'd probably say leave him out of it, because he just doesn't do it for me as the Joker. And that, talking about that cringy dialogue, is when he sat there and said to Batman, well, who's going to give you the reach around, or something like that at the end. It's just unnecessary. And was that supposed to be humorous? Keep the humour out of it, or at least keep it to a bare minimum. So that's it, guys. That's my reaction to the characters of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I liked it. As Zack Snyder Justice League 2, yes, absolutely. Darkseid, put Deathstroke in there. Bring back Ben Affleck as Batman, Henry Cavill as Superman, Wonder Woman. Bring back Aquaman for all I care. He can jump in there, but keep his shirt on, or just stay away from those corny jokes. And Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Did I say her? Well, I'm saying her now. So whack all of them back in there. Give me another movie with the ultimate villain being Darkseid, and sign me up. I'm in. So fantastic. Here we go. We got the crew there. So if you liked this reaction to the Justice League characters, please help me by subscribing to this channel. I'm not sure how many more reactions I'm going to do, because it's going to be all based on the people out there and the followers and the subscribers who support me. So if you want to subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below what I should react on next, and I will see you in the future with another video. Until that moment in time, everyone take care. Zack Snyder's Justice League was a tick for me. I totally enjoyed it, knowing that it was a bit too long, but you can always pause it, stretch the legs, go and grab yourself a drink, go for a potty break and reassume the film later. So as I did, I had a little snooze and then had to rewind it, so it was probably a bit too long for me. But yeah, I'm happy that you've watched it this far. Until the next video, take care.